You're listening to an original Penguin Random House audio production. Happy as a Clam, written and read by Pamela Jean.
Happy as a clam? How to turn life's dirt into pearls. Wait, what? Hold on. Happy as a clam? As a clam? Seriously? I have said or heard this phrase so many times, but I had never actually wondered about it. Let's just think for a minute. A clam is ugly, slimy, and slippery. Compared to other beautiful and distinguished creatures in the ocean, it really is one of the homeliest. Besides, clams are bound to live all their existence without moving from the same muddy place, feeding on small plants and fecal waste, surrounded by jagged rocks and hungry sea creatures trying to make a banquet out of them. Look here, it takes all kinds, but being happy as a clam doesn't really sound so appealing after all. Not even all that sensible, unless we consider something else. Something that will begin with a question and end up blowing your mind off, and very likely changing the way you look at your life and your circumstances for the better and forever. Are you ready? How the heck does a clam manage to be happy despite its not so enviable circumstances? Darn it, if a clam can, we should all definitely manage it, right? Well, let's see. Clams, like other mollusks, are known as the kidneys of the sea, as they have the very important job of filtering out impurities from the water they inhabit. We could say that they are in charge of detoxifying their surrounding environment, and at the same time, they peacefully defend themselves from the intruders that manage to break through their sensitive inner membrane, disturbing it. The moment they detect a minute dirt particle or a parasite that could harm them, they immediately start coating it with a mixture of calcium carbonate and conchiolin, commonly known as mother of pearl or nacre, until it is transformed into a precious and lovely pearl. So here's the crux of the matter. Are you with me? This is getting good. Just imagine what would happen if we were capable of performing this feat. I now call upon all clam masters, great transmutation wizards, so they can let us catch their ancient pearls of wisdom and help us understand how we, just as them, can detoxify and turn everyday rubbish, all that happens to us that we think of as bad, frustrating, or unfortunate, into something valuable that, instead of hurting us or harming us, makes our lives more beautiful and allows us to be perfectly happy. From now on, dear reader, I'll be channeling the clams and sharing their knowledge with you. Nah, just kidding. Fear not, but yeah, inspired by their magic and credit where it's due, we'll stretch this metaphor to its limits to learn about those hacks that will help us understand and practice the true nature of happiness so that we can be and live a whole lot better. Here we go. There are 3 words that open the doors to happiness. The first one is pronoia. Pronoia. No, I'm not babbling. I know you probably have never heard this word before, but I didn't pull it out of my sleeve. This is a real word. The first time I heard it, thanks to a dear friend of mine who mentioned it and roughly explained it to me, I was hooked. So, of course, I Googled it. Thoroughly and obsessively, as I tend to do nearly everything in my life. It was as if, with a single word, suddenly someone had defined and explained my life philosophy, my essence, my religion. Seriously, my astrological chart doesn't even come close to defining me so well. And following my passionate and single-minded nature, I ended up becoming quite an expert in pronoia. I know. Pam, what the heck does this little word you are so stuck on mean? I'll tell you. In order to understand what it is, let's first take a look at what it's not. There's another word you're probably familiar with, which is paranoia, right?
Sample complete. Ready to continue?